Gentlemen and ladies alike, welcome to Facepalm Episode 4. In this issue, we bring you the Panasonic 3DO. It's an epic fail system, and that's why I'm covering it, because it makes you put your face in your palm in amazement at how much fail it contains. This is the controller for the 3DO. It's actually a third-party one that isn't fully functional like the regular first-party 3DO controllers, because most regular 3DO controllers, you will find another input to put one of these into the bottom of it, because there's only one input for a controller on the actual system. And there's also a headphone jack right around here on most of your regular controllers. The reason I picked up a third-party crappy controller was because I read that the first batch of them, the diagonal buttons did not work on the first batch of 3DO controllers, so I didn't want to screw myself over and not be able to push the diagonal buttons on games that are really counted, if any exist. And so here's what the system actually looks like. It's this very nice looking system. It actually cost about $600 when they first came out, either $600 or $700, I can't remember. Maybe I should get my facts straight before making a YouTube video. Maybe not, but it was really expensive, and it was meant to be a high-end media device, just like another expensive system we know these days. I'm looking at you, Sony, or maybe I'm not looking at anything, but that's besides the point. Oh wow, look, the tray opens. Oh, there's my arm. Let's see what the system looks like when it's not doing anything. Look, it's solar system, and then the Earth. Wow. And then a bunch of pancakes. I mean, meteors and stuff are coming at you, and it feels so realistic it hurts. And then get a load of this. The games were like these huge, weird looking, like they put the original PlayStation boxes to shame. They were like these huge monsters. Like I got the Need for Speed right here, and I got Road Rash, which are actually two pretty awesome games with awesome soundtracks. And then you got some import games like Sailor Moon, which come in just regular CD jewel cases. But then again, those were produced a little bit later in the thing's lifetime. And, you know, these are less bulky. But, you know, the cardboard ones look cooler, I think. And then they were weird. It's like like, how do you get them open? And what's all this for? And what's under here? It's just so much plastic, and it's so unnecessary and excessive. I mean, it's just excessive. I don't understand the point of all of that stuff being in one box. Maybe I'm just spoiled by the simplicity of video gaming today, but maybe they just didn't know what they were doing. Maybe they wanted to put them on shelves along with their VHS tapes and their workout videos or something. And so I'm going to show you some actual gameplay of what some of the games look like. This one I put in is Pretty Soldier Sailor Moon S, which is a 2D one-on-one fighting game featuring all your favorite Sailor Scouts. And for some reason they are fighting against each other, which they usually wouldn't do because they're all the good people. Usually it's good against bad, but not in anime games. Anime games can break the rules. Here's the intro. I mean, you can find the whole intro on YouTube anyway, so I don't need to show you the whole damn thing. What's that moon speak? I don't speak moon speak. This is so exciting. And that's some hot girl on girl action right there, huh? Tell me about it. I mean, for like 1994, this is pretty high tech. I know there was a lot of ports on the system, but the thing, you know, I don't know if it was worth its price, but it wasn't like it's not that bad. It's just, you know, sometimes simplicity is how you win. You know, that's why stuff like Nintendo and all that kind of stuff wins. And PlayStation 1, you know, simple, and it wins. So there you have it. It's the 3DO, and it just facepalmed. Could have been big, but it was just too big, too hot to handle, too hot for TV, too much junk in the trunk, just too big, too many money, just lots of it, all over the place, just too many money. Doesn't really have that many fun games either. It's a lot of just American like stuff and stuff you'd rather that's better on the PC or better on the Saturn or better on the PlayStation. It's almost like a stopgap between the Sega CD type stuff and then everything else that came out after that. You know, it's just one of those things that you're like, oh, that seems cool, but you're not gonna buy it. You don't have that kind of money unless you're like Mr. Bags of Money, money bags, whatever. I'm not good with this, but you know, so that's it. And yeah, I got mine cheap, so I don't feel bad. But you should if you bought one. Although, you know, I'm not blaming you. You just wanted to buy a high-end media center thing, kind of like I did with my PS3 and my 3DO and my Hyperscan and all that kind of stuff. It's just all a bunch of uppity whatever type things that aren't really there to deliver. So yeah, that.